Hi everyone, this is Pete Winiarski. I'm the author of Act Now, a daily action log for achieving your goals in 90 days. And I'm here with my two sons. This is Nicholas.
Hi there.
This is Nathan.
Peace.
Peace. Give me five. Give me five. All right. So here we are. What we do on an annual basis every year as a family, we talk about what are the things that we want for this coming year. And we did this. We're actually in a pizza restaurant the other day, right?
Yeah.
Yep. And we wrote down some things. Here's a little list. And we talked about what do these two guys have for some of their bigger goals and what would they really like to do in 2013. So, for starts, we were just in karate class, right?
Yeah.
So what belt do you guys, not for 2013, but what do you want to be?
I eventually do want to get to black belt, even though I'm very low in my rank.
Because you just started. What about you?
Well, I would say somewhat on the second half of the karate belts. Not necessarily black belt, but somewhere between blue and black.
All right, cool. And so what's possible for this year?
Well, I composed my music, and we're thinking of setting a gig, and
How about for karate? What's possible this year?
oh, sorry, I got to do it.
It's okay. We're going to get you to the music in a minute. Karate man, music man, what do you got? What do you think?
For this year, I definitely want to go to at least blue or blue with a stripe.
Okay,
green
what about
stripe.
you?
Well, like I said, somewhere in between, but I think one of my main objectives is to get to about green with a brown stripe.
Okay, so this year, if everything goes well, you ought to be able to get to blue, and blue with a green stripe.
Well,
And then
maybe
next year?
not necessarily green with a brown stripe.
Well, that's not for this year, because that would be too much too fast.
True.
That'd be for next year.
Yay.
All right. So that's one. That's a karate thing. All right. What about, you started to talk about your music. Tell us what you do.
Yeah, I compose music, and I actually have a song forming in my head right now, and we're thinking of setting up a gig in maybe the PBI's Cafe in the center of Simsbury.
Which would be cool.
Yeah.
What instrument do you play? Tell these guys.
I play the piano, and I've been getting a lot of savvy for that.
Yeah, playing, and you taking lessons,
Yeah, I've been taking lessons.
and you write a lot of your own,
Yeah.
and you play a lot of the pop songs you hear.
Yeah, songs that I like,
Mm.
not necessarily pop songs all the time.
Well, yeah, songs you like, which is really great. And you talked about a music goal, singing.
I don't remember singing,
You
but
talked about townwide chorus.
oh right.
Yeah.
For
That's what it says right there, townwide chorus.
For those who, well, I don't know if it's necessarily, I think it's like, I don't know like which district it's in, like school district, but I'm thinking of trying out for townwide chorus
All
next
right.
year.
Yeah.
I think it's
So that'd be great.
this year.
What about biking? We talked about biking where?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Yeah, we're thinking of biking to our grandfather's house, who lives all the way in Suffield.
Yeah, so that's quite a ride. Are you thinking you want to do it or no?
maybe, but this is a crazy thought here. If
Tell
we
me.
bike to Canada,
What? You want to bike to Canada?
maybe like when I'm in my 40s, 50s.
What? All right. So that's an idea for a long-term goal, right, folks? So how about we start with getting to Grandpa's house?
Well, we've already biked like 3/4 of the way to Auntie Kate and Uncle Paul's house.
Yeah, we
I think
can.
we can achieve going to Grandpa's house.
We ought to be able to do that. And then after we do that, then if we'll stop and go to the bathroom, get a drink of water, and then we'll go to Canada. No? All right. Well, Canada. So we'll bike to Canada. Well, that's a good idea. What about you wanted to read?
And a 1,000-page book.
Okay.
One example is Lord of the Rings, which I'm most likely going to be reading after I'm done with The Hobbit.
Very cool. Yeah. And what about traveling? We talked about what are some places that you want to travel to?
Well, we're tentatively planning a trip, maybe down south, and I suggested Nassau, Bahamas, and that's one place
Yeah, it's certainly warmer there,
and in the same time zone.
and in the same time zone, which helps. What about you? Where do you want to go?
I'm thinking of going to Japan mainly because I want to see some really great sites. I've heard it's a great place to go. So there's a lot of stuff
Yeah.
in Japan I want to see.
So, what about going back to New York City?
New York City I really love, especially in Manhattan.
Yep.
Because they have the Empire State Building.
So
There's
There's a lot of other places we could go, like
FAA
Yankee,
Shorts.
yeah, like Yankee Stadium.
Yep, Yankee Stadium is down there. We'll have to see him play the Red Sox, though.
Oh yeah.
All right with you? Okay, good. So, anyway, the idea. Oh, we missed running. Let's talk about running.
Like I said, I don't know if this is, like before I said, I don't know if this is going to be for the whole district of Simsbury or not, like all schools.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm thinking of doing the Hartford Marathon, which is like this relay race for a relay marathon for our school.
So, how far would you have to run?
Well, each person who participates has to run 1 mile.
All right.
So there's more than 26 people participating.
26.2. So, who's the 0.2?
I don't know.
Wow.
I think at the 25-mile mark, we just run the rest of the way.
Maybe you get a hobbit. That's like a small person, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 26 volunteers from your school and 1 hobbit. So you got to find a hobbit. So
Or wait, hobbits are quite fast, right?
I don't know if they're fast, but they are short.
Yes, they are.
All right. So what about you? Any running?
Not that I've. Are there any?
Here's what we wrote down from the restaurant. You said you wanted to compete in a race.
Oh yeah, that's right. But we haven't discussed the details about that yet.
Right. We got all year to do it, right?
Right.
So that's a pretty good list. Are you psyched about some of the things? Now, I don't know if we're going to go to Japan this year. Maybe we will. But, what we've done in the past, we've taken, a set of goals like this. We'll sit down and we'll talk about things we want to do. And then we'll go on the internet, we'll find some pictures, and we'll put together a board, right? A nice vision board. We've done that. Excuse me, am I keeping you awake? Are you tired?
Sorry,
So-
I got up early this morning.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because you got to finish your homework the night before, right? So you don't have to get up early. So, but we'll put some of those things on your vision board, and if they don't come true this year, we can always make them come true eventually, right?
I'm just
Right.
thinking out loud.
Tell me.
Wouldn't it be nice if we could go to Disney, like Disney World?
Why not? Give me 5 right there. All right, you want
Oh,
to go to Disney?
Miami's a good place.
I know. I've been suggesting that all year.
Well, then we've got
All
options,
year.
don't we?
Yeah, all
We
year.
have options. So, all right, folks, this is the Winiarski family goal setting process. You can be a younger kid in school and still use the same principles that are in Act Now. It starts with setting your goals. Here they are written down. And then you can get into the actual process of creating a plan. In this case, their planning is going to rely on folks like Dad to help make it happen. So Mom and Dad will get involved. We'll help you achieve your goals. All right, folks. Till next time. Take care, everyone. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Peace.